In addition to being the first export of its fifth-generation fighter jets, Russia's delivery of its first Su-57E stealth multi-role fighter jets to Algeria signaled the start of a new stage in the fierce struggle for air superiority throughout North Africa. Two Su-57E stealth multi-role fighter jets have been formally delivered to their first foreign client operating in the Maghreb region, according to the Russian news agency Interfax. This announcement comes after Rosoboronexport, a state arms exporter, announced in November 2020 that the first export contract for the Su-57 had been completed, albeit the client's identity was not disclosed. According to reports, the agreement comprises a total of 12 Su-57E fighter jets, each costing between $100 and $120, including weapon packages, mission equipment, spare parts, and associated training. As part of a staggered rollout, the first pair will be delivered, followed by waves of deliveries. With this acquisition, Algeria becomes the first air force outside of Russia to fly fifth-generation stealth fighter jets. Over the past year, Algerian pilots have received significant training in Russia using tactical mission drills, real air attacks, and high-fidelity simulators to prepare them for high-tempo, networked operations in both offensive and defensive roles. Algeria acquired MiG-21, Su-24 and Su-30MKA flanker multi-role fighter jets, Mi-28 attack helicopters, surface-to-air missile systems S-300 and S-400, and short-range ballistic missiles Iskander during the Soviet era, which laid the foundation for this agreement. At least 40-50 Su-30MKA multi-role fighter jets, a few MiG-29s, and a few Su-24 or Su-34 bomber-class fighter jets are now in use by the Algerian Air Force. Despite their strength, these platforms lack the qualities necessary to endure and win future air battles. This event could tip the scales in Algeria and Morocco's conflict for the Western Sahara. With the advent of the Su-57E, Algeria will be better equipped to resist aggression and project force throughout the Maghreb and Sahel by conducting deep strike operations against high-value targets, intercepting stealth-enabled strikes, and maintaining their air supremacy. Adjacent Morocco has improved its security relations with Israel, upgraded its American F-16 Vipers to the F-16 Volts Block 70-72 level, and is actively looking to purchase F-35s from Washington. Algeria's interests in the Sahara and the Algerian-backed Polisario Front forces are seriously threatened by the Moroccan Air Force, which is armed with 70 F-16CD Block 52 fighter jets, as well as an expanding fleet of unmanned aerial vehicles including Herons and MALE UAVs. Designed to rival Western fighter jets like the American F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor, the Su-57E export variant is the ultimate example of modern Russian aviation technology. The Sukhoi-developed Su-57 first flew in 2010, and as part of a definitive order for 76 fighter jets, serial manufacturing for the Russian Air Force started in 2019 to 2020. The Su-57E maintains key stealth features that reduce radar cross-section through sophisticated composite materials, radar-absorbing coatings, and field-appropriate aerodynamic shapes while integrating avionics and weapon systems that are modified to be compatible with foreign ammunition, if needed. With internal fuel, the Su-57E Al-41F1 afterburning turbofan engine can reach speeds of up to Mach 2.0 and a combat radius of more than 1,500 kilometers. Depending on its payload, the ferry range can reach more than 3,500 kilometers. The next generation is Delhi 30 inches engine, which promises increased thrust-to-weight ratio, fuel efficiency, and decreased infrared signature, is anticipated to gradually integrate into the Algerian fighter jet's frame. This will align the Algerian Su-57E fleet with the most cutting-edge propulsion standards in the Russian inventory. An infrared search and track high-fidelity system, a 360-degree sensor fusion backbone, sophisticated electronic warfare equipment for passive detection and jamming in contested environments, and the N036 by albeit AESA radar, which can detect air targets at a range of 350 and 400 kilometers, are all part of the aircraft sensor suite. In order to preserve stealth integrity, its armament consists of 12 internal and external stations for air-to-air and air-to-surface munitions, including precision-guided bombs, anti-ship or ground attack cruise missiles, R-77M missiles, R-37M or RVVDD long-range missiles, and beyond visual range missiles (BVR). Russia overcame challenges that had previously impeded efforts to sell the Su-57E, including as doubts about manufacturing quantities, inquiries about engine readiness, and worries about the possibility of penalties for purchasers, by obtaining Algeria as its first export client. Algeria is now part of a select club of nations using fifth-generation fighter jets, including the United States with its fleet of F-22 and F-35, China with its J-20 and the upcoming J-31 or J-35 family, and Russia with its combined Su-57 4 structure.